Dear students, hope that you all are well. Welcome to my online class on transformation of sentences part 3. That means assertive to interrogative. Assertive to interrogative. Dear students, let's start. Before going through the class, we have to remember that, especially for the student of class 8, you have three transformation: assertive to negative, assertive to interrogative, and assertive to exclamative. And it is very important for your new syllabus. Let's start. The first rule: if the sentences, assertive sentences, is a simple sentence, and if the sentences has a auxiliary verb, then the rules will be, suppose rule 1, যদি বাক্যে auxiliary verb থাকে তাহলে কি নিয়ম হবে? You have to remember that when convert the sentence into assertive to interrogative, the meaning of the sentence should not be changed. That means the meaning of the sentence should be same. Then the structure will be to convert into interrogative sentence. The structure auxiliary apostrophe nt or auxiliary plus subject plus extension plus interrogation. Now we have to auxiliary plus n apostrophe t, structure will be auxiliary, then n apostrophe t or auxiliary plus subject plus extension plus note of interrogation. Now we have to know where will we use auxiliary n apostrophe t or only auxiliary. You have to remember that if the sentence is assertive sentence and if the sentence is a negative sentence, then when convert the sentence into assertive to interrogative, we have to use auxiliary plus subject plus extension. But if the sentence, assertive sentence, is a affirmative sentence, then we have to use auxiliary apostrophe not nt plus subject plus extension. For example, he is a student. What will be the answer? Yes, the answer will be, according to the structure, isn't he a student? And note of interrogation. But we have to clarify, if the sentence is a negative sentence, suppose example, he is not a student, then the answer should be is, not apostrophe nt, because it is a negative sentence. I have already told you that if we find the sentence is affirmative sentence, then we have to use the structure auxiliary n apostrophe t like this, and then the subject and others. And if the sentence is a negative sentence, then we have to use the auxiliary plus subject plus extension. So it will be, is he a student plus note of interrogation. Now the rule number 2: if we do not find the auxiliary in the sentences, যদি বাক্যে অক্সিলারি না থাকে তাহলে স্ট্রাকচার কি হবে? doesn't oblique don't অথবা does oblique do plus subject plus beyond plus extension plus note of exclamation, and the another is didn't oblique did plus subject plus beyond plus extension plus note of interrogation. Now question is, where will we use doesn't or don't or does or do plus subject plus extension, and where will we use didn't or did plus subject plus verb? You have to remember that if the sentence is present indefinite, we have to use doesn't or don't or does or do plus subject plus verb present form plus extension plus note of interrogation. And if the sentence is a past indefinite sentence, we have to use didn't or did plus subject plus verb present plus note of extension plus note of interrogation. Now question is, where will we use doesn't or don't? If the sentence, a certain sentence is an affirmative sentence, we have to use doesn't or don't. And if the affirmative sentence is a affirmative sentence, then we have to use does or do plus subject plus verb plus extension. In the second one, if the sentence is a past indefinite sentence and if the sentence, assertive sentence is a negative sentence, we have to use did plus subject plus present form of verb plus extension. And if the assertive sentence is past indefinite and if the sentence is affirmative sentence, we have to use didn't plus subject plus verb present form plus extension. Suppose the example, he plays football. What will be the answer? Doesn't he play football? That's not an answer. According to the structure, doesn't, because it is an affirmative sentence, so we have to use doesn't plus subject plus verb one plus extension plus note of extension. Now question is, where will we use doesn't or not? You have to remember that if the subject is a third person singular number, we have to use doesn't, and if the subject is not a third person singular number, we have to use does. Suppose if the sentence is I play football, what will be the answer? The answer will be don't I play football, because I is not third person singular. And now if the sentence is a negative sentence, suppose he does not play football, what will be the answer? The answer will be does he play football? According to the structure, because the sentence is a negative sentence, so we have to use does or don't do plus subject plus v1 plus extension plus note of extension. If the subject is not third person singular, that means suppose if the subject is I, not third person singular, I do not play football, I do not play football. The answer will be, do I play football? Because according to the structure, if the subject is not third person singular, I is not the third person singular, we have to use do plus subject, and it is a negative sentence, so we have to use do plus subject plus v1 plus not extension plus not of exclamation. Now, if the sentence is a past indefinite tense, suppose he played football. He played football. What will be the answer? The answer will be, didn't he play football? And note of interrogation. According to the structure, we have used didn't as subject plus view present form of verb plus extension plus note of interrogation. Because it is a past form, that means past indefinite tense, and it is an affirmative sentence. So we have already learned, if the sentence is an affirmative sentence, we have to use didn't, and if the sentence is a negative sentence, then we have to use, suppose the sentence is negative sentence, he did not play football. The answer will be, did he play football? According to the structure, did, because it is a negative sentence, so we have to use according to the structure did plus subject plus present form of verb plus extension plus note of exclamation. I hope that you have understood. Now, another rules number 3. Rules number 3. If we find in the sentences, যদি বাক্যে নেভার অথবা নাথিং থাকে, তাহলে কি হবে? তার পরিবর্তে এনিথিং হবে, এবং অন্যান্য ক্ষেত্রে নিয়ম একই। সাপোজ এক্সাম্পল, I never drink tea. What will be the answer? Yes, the answer will be, do I ever drink tea? নেভার এর পরিবর্তে এবং এভার হয়। তাহলে according to the structure, we have already learned the structure. If the sentence is a present indefinite, the structure will be do or does doesn't plus subject. According to the rules, do plus subject, and we have already learned in the sentences, if we find in the sentences never, we have to use ever. So I have used do plus subject plus ever plus extension. And another example, suppose there was nothing to do. What will be the answer? The answer will be, was there anything? anything to do. Because we have already learned in the past rules, if we find in the sentences the auxiliary, the structure will be auxiliary plus subject plus like this. So we have used was plus subject plus, instead of nothing we have used anything plus extension. I hope that you have understood. Now rule number 4. Rule number 4. যদি বাক্যে everybody, everyone, if all থাকে তাহলে ইন্টারোগেটিভ করার সময় স্ট্রাকচার হবে কি? who plus doesn't public didn't plus verb form plus extension plus not a exclamation. Suppose example, everybody has a lie. The answer will be who does not doesn't mean does not, who does not have a lie. Does not or did not. If we find in the sentences the word everybody or everyone or all, we have to convert the sentence affirmative to interrogative like this structure: who plus does not or did not plus present form of verb plus expression plus not of exclamation. For example, everybody has a lie. The answer will be according to the structure who plus does not. Actually, if the sentence is present form, then we have to use doesn't. If the sentence is a past indefinite, that means past form of verb, we have to use didn't. So we have used who plus does not plus present form of verb plus extension plus not of exclamation. Now rule number 5. If we find in the sentences every plus noun, then the structure will be is there any plus every পরের নাউনটি প্লাস who does not plus the1 plus extension plus not of exclamation. Suppose every man has a lie. Example ki every man has a lie. What will be the answer? According to the structure, is there any? After every, the noun man. Is there any man? Then according to the structure, who does not, then verb have then station A layer. Like this structure we have used. Now rule number 6. Rule number 6. যদি আমরা বাক্যে সাবজেক্টটি nobody, none অথবা no one, তাহলে স্ট্রাকচার হবে কি who, এগুলোর পরিবর্তে who বলবে প্লাস এক্সটেনশন। সাপোজ উদাহরণ, no one can do this. What will be the answer? Instead of no we have to use who, then other part of the sentence, who can do this. Actually very easy. Now rule number 7. If we find in the sentences introductory there the structure, when we convert the sentence into interrogative, the structure will be there is, instead of there is no we have to use what or who plus sometimes the, sometimes we need not use the, plus the other part of the sentences plus not of exclamation, or is there any plus the other part after there is no, that means there is no porer option. For example, there is no use of this law. What will be the answer? According to the structure, what is the use of this law? According to the structure we have used there is no, পরিবর্তে কি ব্যবহার করছি what plus plus verb plus the plus. That means according to the structure we have used what is, that means verb plus the, then the other part of the sentence plus note of exclamation. Or in the second structure, is there any, instead of there is no, is there any, then the other part of the sentence, is there any use of this law? Now rule number 8. Rule number 8. If we find in the sentences it is no use, the structure will be, when convert the certain sentence into interrogative, the structure will be why plus the part after use. That means the verb after use, present form of the verb plus other part of the sentence plus note of exclamation, or is there any plus after from use and the part of the other part of the sentence from use, other part of the sentence from use, মানে use থেকে বাকি অংশ হয়ে যাবে। For example, it is no use memorizing answer for any examination. What will be the answer? The answer will be why, according to the structure, the verb after use, verb is memorize, verb present form. You have to remember that verb present form. Why memorize answer for any examination. Or the second rule is there any plus after that from use. After that, any use memorizing answer for any exam. That means we have already used according to the structure. Now, rule number 9, and that is the last rule for you. And the last rule is, students, now rule number 9, that means the last rule for changing the sentence from assertive to interrogative. If we find in the sentences it does not matter, then when convert the sentence into interrogative, the structure will be, instead of it does not matter, we have to use what though, then the other part of the sentence. For example, it does not matter, if we lose the game. The answer will be, instead of it does not matter, we have to use what though if we lose the game. I hope that you have understood. Instead of that, if you feel any problem, you can ask me in the comments box. I will try my best to answer the question. Hope that we have you are clear now, and see you again with another class. Thank you all.